Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your June reading and happy birthday to all my Gemini friends out there. I'm a Gemini rising. So I really appreciated the energy of this new moon in Gemini just yesterday as I'm reading for you. But whenever you come across this, hopefully there's something here for you. So, Spirit, please protect this reading. Send any negative energy back to sender, transmuted tenfold for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Archangel Michael, please bring clear, concise messages through for my Gemini collective. And Mother Mary, please bring compassion to these messages. Also, I've been drawn lately to call on Kali to cut any cords to previous expressions of ourselves, people, places, things, energies, belief systems that we no longer need. So, thank you, Kali, for being present in that. If you want to enter to win a free reading on 7/7, go ahead and put free reading in the comments. I have yet to announce the winner of the 6/6 reading. I'll be doing that today, I think. And then you can also join my Patreon. There's a week free over there. You can see everything that's been posted already, and I post like 1 or 2 videos a month there, sometimes 3. But it's $5.55 a month. It's not a lot. And then you can join like my membership or book personal with me. All that's below. So thanks for being here. Let's go. Okay, that was interesting. So the way that the sound bowl kind of resonated today, um, the little stick or the wand came off the bowl and then went back on, and like the sound grew and grew. So there's something here about an energy of like second chances. I want to make sure y'all can see. Okay, cool. Second chances, or I don't know, like a second wind. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. The mountain reverse. Cool. You've made it to the top of the freaking mountain. That's awesome. Okay, these are all reversed. The crook and flail reversed. Oh my god. And the clover, the shamrock, the four-leaf clover. This is amazing. I'm so glad I used the Lenormand cards for this, because the crook and the flail, sorry, the crook and flail, like this is sadism. It may even be some sort of like sadomasochism. Like, I don't, the way it's coming through is that like you're really really hard on yourself. But it's, you've made it to the top of the mountain through sort of this mentality, and now you can sort of let it go. Like you've done the karmic work, you've done what you needed to do. You don't have to be mean to yourself anymore, Gemini. I don't feel like you needed to be mean to yourself to begin with, really. I think you're just like maybe a really ambitious Gemini, or this is like a really ambitious Gemini collective, and your hard work's paying off. That's just straight up here. We've got the 6 of diamonds. So on the shamrock, right? 6 diamonds. So to me, that talks about your money and also your love, generally your abundance. So we have 2 is for partnership. 6, of course, is like this month, as well as the card of the lovers. Like, yeah. You may have also been dealing with somebody. I think this is the Jack of clubs. Um, and then you have the clubs here, right? On the mountain, which talks about obstacles, who was trying to get in your way, and they just failed miserably. I just have this exuberant enthusiasm here, just like, oh, ha, ha, ha. I don't know how to describe it except it feels really good. So I'm really stoked that I sat down to do your reading today. I was I don't know, I was feeling like resistance. And then all of a sudden today I was like in the flow, and I was like, all right, I'm going to sit down and do Gemini's reading. So here we are. The mountain, 4 of Pentacles. You've just been like kind of trying to hang on to your security. You may have been having trouble in work. This person could be somebody you worked with. The person who's trying to get in your way, like a saboteur at work. The 2, 4, and 8 is interesting. You have 3 ones, 2 twos, a 4, and an 8. So I don't know. You might be seeing like ones and twos, or you might be seeing like uh sorry, duplicates of 2. Why am I having a hard time saying that word? Duplicate. Somebody may have duplicated your work, or like they might be acting as a double. You might be a stunt double. That's interesting. And you're just trying to sort of like create a legacy here. Maybe there's something going on at work, or there was something going on at work that wasn't really, it was taking you out of the flow. Like I was saying at the beginning of this reading, there was this feeling of being sort of out of sync, out of the flow. I'm hearing the In Sync song. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. But when we are apart, I feel it too. Isn't that In Sync? I think it is. Oh my gosh. Anyway, 2, 4, and 8 can talk about relationships too, right? The relationship to ourselves, the relationship to our intimate partner, and then the relationship to our family, friends, and coworkers. So something here about relationships has been like burdensome for you, especially in being able to manage your security. You may have lent somebody money with the 8 of Pentacles reverse, 4 of Pentacles upright, and you're like, okay, well, I'm not getting that back. And you just may not have a lot to give in terms of material abundance right now. Like, I just get this feeling like you've given a lot of yourself to others, and it's created some obstacles that, of course, you did not foresee before, and that's okay. What is the crook in the flail here? The Empress reverse. Yeah, you gave a lot to others. The King of Swords reverse. To a liar who stole your time and energy and abundance and your ability to create, to generate new life, to start new projects. Libra energy, King of Swords reverse, Empress reverse. Also corruption, like power. Like a person in power who is corrupt is the King of Swords reversed. This can also talk about you not understanding the divine feminine power within you to be able to receive, right? Like we talked about you having to work really hard or being unkind to yourself in order to like get yourself to do whatever it was you were doing. Like you might have this, I call it the inner tyrant, or like the inner fascist. It's like the person inside of you who's like, you've just got to get it done. And like there's this energy of just pushing through. The more you push through, like I have students in yoga all the time who are like, if I just keep moving, if I just push through, it's going to be fine. And my first rule is just to meet yourself where you're at with compassion, and then we breathe and we surrender to the pose. The idea of pushing or activating or using the willpower to surrender is counterintuitive. So there's something here about you understanding, almost like a switch, like, oh, surrender. And when you surrender, everything softens and you enter this flow state. The Wheel of Fortune is coming out crossing this energy. Wow. Something changes in your fortunes. There's some pentacles here and then the Wheel of Fortune here. And the shamrock, like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So something changes in your fortunes. I want to know what that is, but I think I'm going to use the regular tarot to figure it out. 4 of Cups reverse. Okay, so you're becoming enthusiastic. You're realizing what you've been through as well. Like you have this perspective of what you've been through with this Mountain reverse, the whatever person this is you were dealing with, and we'll pull some cards on that person. I think it's this King of Swords reverse, this corrupt, powerful person, or this inner tyrant. You have an understanding of what you've been through, and something about you understanding this, understanding your power, just here's that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Here's that rainbow. What did I tell you? The rainbow is here. It's like you getting through this, you having experienced this, your experiences. That's your pot of gold. I don't know how else to put it. The King of Wands? I don't know what this is, this King of Wands. We're going to figure it out, I think. But I have this like tingly, energized, like activated feeling all over like whatever this is, it brings you alive. It lights your fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Um, or whoever this is. Page of Pentacles. You might be moving. Ten of Wands. Might be somebody you know already. I don't know why I'm being drawn to pull this way, but so it is. Okay. That's where that's at. So this is interesting. The energy surrounding you, that's how I was drawn to pull these cards, or surrounding this situation, are like karmic feelings of self-worth. Bringing things into balance is the energy in this stepping into this new phase of your life. Like you've been resurrected in a way. You're stepping into a new life and things are coming into balance. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. 4, 6, 7, and 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles, literally. And then the Page of Pentacles. Something new about your abundance, about your money, about your balance in relationships. Again, like this card to me specifically talks about the relationship between like opposing forces or pressure, because as you can see, this person's knee is open, and then the pressure of these opposing forces, the thigh, the inner thigh, and the foot on the inner thigh, creates this root to rise energy that goes down, and then also the rise energy, right, that goes up, and it creates this ability to hold space for ourselves and for others. So the orange talks about the second chakra, and then the green is the heart chakra. So there's these like second and fourth chakra awakenings potentially going on for you. Woo! I don't know. It's big, big energy. And then you have temperance here, right? Which is also the like, what do you call it? The temperance, like I'm thinking of a tempered sword, like the sword that's forged between the hammer and the anvil, the moon and the sun being the hammer and the anvil. Seven of Pentacles, whatever you're doing, I think it has a lot more potential than you even knew. That's why we have the Wheel of Fortune here, coming out in your crossing energy. Okay, so let's see. What are you doing? What is this month? This June. This June's gonna be so awesome for you. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Three of Swords reversed. I'm hearing exposing. You may be exposing the way a person mistreated you, even if this is simply to yourself, right? Even if you're simply being able to realize, like, either like I've mistreated myself, my body, my stability, whatever that is, or whether somebody else has. And you have temperance underneath this to clarify with the Five of Pentacles, which talks about like a renewal of your self-worth. You have the key here and you're ready to lift your head. Ace of Cups, Ten of Wands, moving forward. Okay, who is this person, this like crook and flail mean ass person right here? A liar again. Oh, it could be you. Nine of Wands. Yeah, again, this could be you just being mean to yourself. Your inner thoughts. Seven of Swords reversed. Thinking you're not good enough, or you're not worthy, or you don't have what it takes. This is your inner devil, you know what I mean? Nine of Wands, Nine of Wands. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a fire sign as well. Nine of Cups, there it is, the wish fulfillment. 999 might be significant to you. What's the Nine of Cups? Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters. Ace of Swords, the truth. What's the truth? What's the truth? You are a master manifestor. I'm sorry, that made me really happy. What? I don't know. I don't know. You're having this epiphany about why, how things have come to be, about the lucky like position that you're in, like something that did not seem lucky before, something that seemed like a total burden, like a huge pain in the butt, like just a major heartbreak. You're like, oh, actually, no, actually this is great, actually, oh my god. And then you just get like this, like the universe, you're in some sort of flow, and the universe is just showing you like, hey, we've just been planting these seeds for a while, we've been setting things up. You have Archangel Michael here twice, so that you could work with Archangel Michael, as I do a lot. And then the Magician, you have all the tools you need, and you finally mastered your thoughts. Yeah, Seven of Swords reverse. Your thought, whatever your inner dialogue has been around this, it could be again relationships of all kinds, your relationship to yourself, the Five of Pentacles, and then I'm just hearing across the board, like relationship, like your relationship to money, your relationship to your job, to your coworkers, to yourself, to your family. Like you've done this total overhaul with Judgment and the Six of Pentacles at the beginning of the reading, and specifically in your mind space, in how you wield the sword of your thoughts. It's been tempered, and you understand how to be kind to yourself. And this is what I want to look at is love as well. So this is like your career and your like inner space. We have the King of Wands, so you may also just be adopting this mentality of being like, I know exactly what I want, I know exactly what I'm doing, where I'm going, how to get there. But we shall see. What is this King of Wands? Who is this King of Wands? The Two of Wands. Somebody who is planning to do something or go somewhere. With the you have the Ten of Wands there, Page of Pentacles, or to give you something, or both. Temperance again, Archangel Michael again Sagittarius energy. So you could be dealing with Sagittarius, or something that happened in Sagittarius season. The World, closing out a cycle. King and Queen of Wands here. Okay, this is a divine counterpart this month who you are meeting or talking to, or meeting online potentially with the World. So if love is something that's interesting to you, that's a weird way to put it. I feel like you already know this person. Again, I got that, like with the King of Wands, I got that like feeling. I don't know. It's just this feeling. You might meet this person and just be like, whoa. You just have that. It's like an activation in the heart space. Feels like all your cells are like alive. Um, and you'll know who this person is because you'll be able to hold space for that feeling without coming unbalanced, because you have Temperance and the Page of Pentacles, and again twos, 2 4 8, like you might be seeing numbers like that like as you encounter this person. I'm getting that with the Nine of Wands here twice, you're both kind of in the same energy, like you've both been through something similar. This is interesting. Your situations might be like slightly different. Like you may have been dealing with some sort of like anxiety in the mind, or like if you're in therapy, maybe you've been doing like cognitive behavioral therapy or something, where you're working with your inner dialogue, or your inner monologue, and like actively changing the words, or you're using affirmation or conscious narrative or something like that. And this person, their sort of thing that they've been working with is more emotional. um Maybe they have some like, or they've been dealing with like some apathy. They've had trouble in the past like maintaining inspiration or with commitment. What's the Ten of Wands? The Fool, a new beginning, moving to a new beginning. That's awesome. Okay, what's the Ace of Cups reverse? And the Hermit reverse. And you're coming out of hermit mode. So this is, and you might know this person, and you may have just been sort of in your own space, doing your own thing, like healing, um, or vice versa. This person's been in their hermit mode, just doing their own thing, healing, um, kind of getting to this realization point like, man, I've been through it. Or the same thing that you've been getting to, like, wow, I've been through it. Um, and actually that, like, having realized how much you've been through for both of you, it creates this like emotional, I almost want to say justification or like satisfaction, where you're like, wow, I'm actually kind of awesome. Like, I actually got through that. I actually did that. I actually overcame that. Hell yeah. Thank God. And then it like creates this spark in you, and you're able to use your thoughts and your peace and your like self-satisfaction to enter this flow state, to be in the flow state where you are manifesting, manifesting, manifesting. People might start talking to you who like you don't know them at all. Like, you're just out and about and people just want to talk to you, and you might find it kind of weird at first. But I'm getting a message from spirit to like allow for those 2112 on the timer, 2114, allow for those chance encounters, allow space for those chance encounters. um and I don't mean go walk in a dark alley somewhere at night, with some stranger. That's not what I mean. I don't mean like, yeah, that's, use your judgment, and your common sense. But if like you live in a small town, um and somebody wants to say hi outside of the grocery store, or if you, even if you live in a city and like, I don't know why, like you're at the post office and somebody in line wants to talk to you, like allow for those conversations, allow space for those conversations. There's something here about the universe, the divine is in all of us, and the divine is speaking to you through all the living creatures, including plants and animals. Like, you're just very in the flow state. Plants might be really significant for you right now with the shamrock here. You could also live in a place where it rains a lot and there's like rainbows, um, or there's like a lot of condensation and there's rainbows. So this could be a sign you might be Irish. That's something. Okay, Spirit, what else for my Geminis for June? We've got some lovely love messages, some lovely internal and sort of spiritual messages in terms of your fortunes, and even your abundance, your sort of career stuff. I feel like your career, I just want to clarify, may be sort of suffering right now, but I feel like this is in order for you to get to this point where you're in the flow of what really matters. You're in your authentic self. Okay, so your career's not suffering now. It was. You're now getting to a point with the wheel, okay, where if your career suffered dramatically or drastically, like, things are unraveling for you in a beautiful, beautiful way this month. And just trust the process, and realize that you've co-created this with the divine, and offer your gratitude with the 9 of Cups to the divine for showing you this beautiful, beautiful flow, this beautiful opening. I'm hearing blossoming. You might be like just having a glow up, or just blossoming, opening into like your most authentic self. Also, the Queen of Wands can indicate that. Sorry, she's down here next to this Fool and the World. The Queen of Wands can indicate a glow up. The Fool, the Queen of Wands, yeah, the World, ending out a cycle and fully just opening to this beautiful version of yourself. King and Queen of Wands is a divine counterpart. If you're not dealing with anybody, or you don't wish to be, that's very certainly then the healing of the inner divine masculine and feminine, right? And with you, your divine feminine certainly needed to be healed, because you were not allowing yourself to receive. I get that you're the kind of person who would rather do it yourself than ask for help, and you're learning how to be a part of the collective and trust and have faith. And if you did not trust and have faith before, because you've been burned, right? The 9 of Wands, potentially by a Sagittarius, maybe even by the same person who's wanting to come back. I don't know. If this person wants to come back and they've hurt you in the past, I'm getting that this King and Queen of Wands is you learning the lessons that this person had to teach you, and just going on your own, basically embodying whatever projections there were onto this person for your own self and starting anew. But I think for many of you, this is a meeting of a divine counterpart or a reconnection with a divine counterpart. The Five of Cups is this is your advice. The Five of Cups, the Devil, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Interesting. 5 and 6 of Cups is Scorpio energy. Queen of Cups is Cancer. And then, of course, Capricorn for the Devil. I'm hearing, so your advice is the end of your problems with the Three of Wands reversed comes from having compassion for the past, for the things the mistakes that you made, essentially. With the Devil and the Five of Cups, you may have had issues with alcohol, specifically, because 2 of these cups are with wine and 1 is with water. There's also the Nine of Cups here, this guy, and Temperance twice. So that to me indicates like potential issues with like addiction or alcoholism. Having compassion for yourself is the Queen of Cups, right? For the past, for the things that occurred in the past, and having gratitude for the space that it's brought you to. You may have gone through some really, really tough lessons, and you're just now getting to a point where you're like not beating yourself up anymore for the mistakes that you made. And that is bringing the ending to your troubles. It's also allowing you with the Six of Cups to be able to see the past through a lens of like sweetness. It's also a healing of your inner child. Yeah, it's a rekindling within you of some sort of innocence. Death reverse, 5 of Wands reverse, 5 of Pentacles again, 5 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. 555, that's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of angel numbers in this reading, like a lot of synchronistic numbers. All the 5s are here. That's big changes. 5 of Wands reversed is like you're done with drama. Death reverse talks about like hanging on to the past or like not seeing. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I feel like maybe they either didn't see themselves clearly or you didn't see them clearly. That's interesting. But you're done with drama. They're done with drama. 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Swords. And like any issues around like competition or like unkind exchanges of words that were like cutting exchanges of words like meant to bring a person down, like those came from insecurities. I feel like a person from the past may be apologizing to you. I don't feel like these are the same people. I feel like as you have this glow up, there might be somebody from the past who comes back to apologize. Like they might be in an AA program or something and going through their whatever step it is where you've got to go and apologize and stuff. And you might not want to hear it, 2 of Pentacles. But I feel like 2 of Pentacles also, though, like, I don't know, you kind of are like, oh, well, that's nice. I don't know. You feel this renewed sense of like innocence because of it. Okay. You know what? I'm going to draw I think maybe 1 or 2 oracle cards for you at the end of this reading, Gemini. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like and comment and share and subscribe. And if it continues to like resonate throughout June, or you find synchronicities, or come back to this reading and comment and let me know, because obviously this is sort of like a future forecast reading. Yeah. I'm curious about this rebirth for you, this renewal of like relationships, specifically between you and just yourself and everybody around. Like how do your relationships change this month? All right. And I think we'll pull, you know what? I'm just going to pull from the Universal Truths card because I feel like these are really great for people who are entering like a flow state or looking for signs or symbols or synchronicities. There's just a lot of synchronicities and like, what do you call them? Spiritual numbers, angel numbers in this reading. Mastery, beautiful. You had the magician in the heart of your reading. Spiritual and emotional breakthroughs are the most important achievement for the developing master. Challenges on the earth plane are to be used as a way to reach union with the universal realm. The quote unquote path to mystery requires self knowledge and personal accountability. The highway to mastery is directness, detachment, discernment, dedication, and determination. Both roads break the chains of ego and illusion, leading to a more enlightened way of being. In establishing mastery, one's life must be meaningful. Being masterful is when our infinite intelligence is energized by our unwavering interests. This is a statement of our devotion to higher elevation and evolution. Remember, mastery is the adherence of the laws of the light to the laws of our life. Ooh, I like that. Mastery is the adherence of the laws of the light to the laws of our life. And then sacredness. Being sacred is being celestial, the exemplary art of harmonizing and equalizing the elements. Viewing everything with reverence is to view everything with responsibility. Considering something as sacred is the anchoring of an angelic presence within the mundane. Honoring someone as sacred is saintly and solidifies the energy of being cherished, blessed, defended, and loved. This is a dedication of divinity and a revelation of respect. Sacredness is a statement of sanctity and a commitment to holiness. It is the consecration of goodness and graciousness. Sacred moments are the union between the universal realm and our own enlightenment. The world without sacredness would be like a world without summer. Remember, sacredness is a pure mindfulness that transmutes all impure dishonor. All right, Gemini, I hope this reading resonated. If it did, please remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and share if it resonates with somebody you might know or you think it will. I'll see you all next week.